Okay, I seriously don't know what the hell's going on with the internet. The internet is being stupid. I have full bar, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll continue off like nothing happened. This is gonna be another segment again. I swear, the curse of the edgelord boss just nuking us just kills my internet for some reason.
You!
Anyway.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
You're gonna give this poor old man a heart attack!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mydei. I beg you!
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mydei, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. And I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mydei, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius.
Yep.
No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mydei?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mydei? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it.
A one-man army.
There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Old man, you're not gonna follow me? How dare you? Please, internet, do not die on me. I think it's just because the edgelord has a messing with the whole crashing system. Because even if I wasn't streaming this, the game would crash out. And I would not, if my internet was bad, I would not be able to play this at all, because it requires an internet connection to even play this. So I still don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna have to do some research later. Because I checked before I reinstated the stream, I have full 3 bars out of 4, so it's near perfect. Whee! Aglaya!
You're here, Mydei. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, Mydei, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Mydei, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Mydei?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, Mydei.
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mydei!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Trebi, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife. And one day, it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mydei. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Trebi and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Man. Okay. Huh? Why are we in two different locations? Well, this is a little weird. 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 Wait, hold up. Oh, no, I was just gonna say, it's like, wait a minute, they're one's taller than the other. Something's wrong.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
And in the past, we look forward to challenges I face as well. Though we've never had a chance to deep conversation after all we experienced ago, you are also allowing a trailblaze.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
Nonsensical. We could ruin the mood. Maybe something.
Are you drafting a sentimental farewell speech?
There. A lone boy can go. Smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back, and to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Sure, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes.
At least not the soul we're gonna give this moment, shall we?
Sure.
I keep forgetting I keep forgetting we have freaking March's freaking camera. Speaking of March, what's going on over there? We haven't seen it since the end of 3.0. Oh wow, this is totally weird. This is not weird at all. This is totally not weird. Good. What do you think, Mydei?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
Make sure you're not leaving.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
This is so weird. This is like a weird sense of Groundhog Day, except not really Groundhog Day. No, I guess we're walking all the way over there. Running. Yeah, that's what I should do. In case the streams go get a little hiccupy, I should just wait a bit and just do some of the events, and then I'll record the actual story. Unless, of course, it's tied to it, then there's no way around it. It's the new girlfriend. It's our fourth one.
Oh be embracing my destiny before you do, Casterus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all. Regrettably, you have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Casterus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Played too much Triple Z, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the shortcut. No! I want to talk to the blacksmith!
Prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mydei isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphorius!
What's going on?
But first...
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Brand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpass all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
It just reminds me of the blacksmith giant from Dark Souls. Just the way they speak too.
The guardian of Amphorius!
We salute you.
Farewell, Savior. It's been a while, Guardian.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
You're now the... I'm thinking... maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Han mentioned that one to me.
I recommend that you steer clear from any situation that calls for naming things.
I suppose.
Ah! I walk too fast!
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mydei.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
I wonder, and this is just me spitballing, is the Nazgul Finon from the future?
But that matters not. Pain
Both of
may
them
be
use
cured,
swords.
but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
So yeah, so basically, if you sent the swordsman in the past, it could have been the start of the frickin' Black Tide. So you inadvertently made history repeat itself, basically. So in doing so, it basically started all of this at once, and we still don't know where it's from. And like I said, it's probably Finon from the future. It's because time travel is a thing in this world. So what's stopping it from the fact that the flame reaver is Finon in the future? If he finds out that Aglaia's prophecy didn't become the future that they wanted, and everything goes to hell.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. Make sure
that's my
and
prediction.
Not the only flavors you know.
Kind of makes sense too, because they're both swordsmen. Though I don't know if Finon's left-handed though. See, the Nazgul guy looks like he was ambidextrous because he was using both left and right-handed, but his pose was literally just left-handed. So
remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
This is just me spitballing, but I wouldn't be surprised that was true. And I'll be like screaming, "I called it!" So
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary, but if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily.
oh, you know what? That theory I mentioned earlier, because I remembered the cutscene where the phantom of the of the Nazgul almost hit Mydei in the back, he told Finon about the weakness prior to the fight. That Black Swordsman has to be Finon from the future. That has to. It makes sense,
triumph
right?
Always be yours.
Right? I'm not going crazy, right? I could have sworn he said it right in his bag, something about the section on his vertebrae, and deliberately the Black Swordsman did a pincer attack where one of the two of the clones tried to stab him in the back, and Finon defended it.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
This dude's a teaser, I swear to God.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mydei?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Mydei. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role, that of your mother, Mydei. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Kratos said that shortly after my fall into the sea. My mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Mydei is back! Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
We meet again.
Yo. I got goosebumps, man.
Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Mydei, did you just come back from training?
It's
I'm gonna
been a
beat you
while.
at the festival.
Welcome home, Mydei. Have you found something to...
Ah! Too far! Too quick! I'm just waiting for him to say, Cronoans!
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
That is so badass. Your poor eyes made the light channel the balance of a Nicodor to slide, try to glance at them out. My age was king of Rome was trial was born. The following day, Roman dynasty, which was lasted for 4,000 years, came to an end. I wanted to say is like, Cronoans, what is your profession? But we know that the Cronoans are pretty much Spartans. Presently in Akama. Oh.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian. Why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world, it's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mydei has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be. Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian.
Oh no.
She hated being alone.
God damn it.
What's this?
Oh.
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass. You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
Hello, Rocks. We faced another conundrum with the damn edgelord.
So,
and you missed my
this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
Hypothesis.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already
And Mighty Most finally
decline,
became Gilgamesh.
and only contains a beautiful facade.
I'll explain I'll explain my thing after we're done with this, hopefully, because I'm pretty sure we're like near the end of the 3.1 part here.
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's
This
time to
entire
witness our
segment
last
of the stream has been
conversation with
badass and freaking heartbreaking, man. I mean, we kind of knew what was going to happen, but, you know.
You're here, Oryx.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction? Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Oryx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
This game loves its foreshadow.
Family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... She should be the one to tell.
Mydei is God. Pray to Mydei for you punch things to death. But yeah, I have a massive theory.
We're heading to the left.
In regards with the Edgelord, Nazgul looking MFer. So. Unfortunately, Silverwolf couldn't handle fighting this thing, so we had to switch her out with Venturing. I could have gone with Gaspar, but I don't really remember what his kit is at the moment.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the Abyss.
This is the Archive of Prophecies. An important ceremonial site back then.
Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Oh, it's like,
Mydei might be able to complete it in a single try. That's not talking smack. It's clearly a compliment.
It'd be funny, he just bursts in. It's like, I heard you talking shit about me. What's going on? It hasn't even been a whole day. I heard you talking smack behind my back.
Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
So it's like one of those ones. Not gonna lie, every single leader we meet turns out to be bad, but not Jing Yuan. Yeah, Jing Yuan, and I guess if you count Bronya and Gaspar, because they are not technically evil, they're actually allies. Oh boy. How do I do this? Okay. Press and hold to activate the rewinding power to rotate the puzzle. During the rewind, let go of the button, and the maze will switch in reverse. Combine gravity and the oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Whee! This is like a gachapon puzzle, isn't it? What do I get? Get SSR?
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Open the door. Okay. I'm pressing the button, but it's not allowing me to continue.
Getting that stone ball to the end point looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
There's another puzzle down there. Well, I'm not gonna stray, because if I keep screwing around, I'm afraid the stream might kill itself again. Some sorcerers will move in a set pattern. Use the right timing. Okay. Damn it! Move, damn you! I demand thee to move! That wasn't too hard. Not as crazy as the goat one with the damn lighting with the fires. Tribby, your
secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
I'll get to that later. No treasure chests! No random stuff to plunder! Ah! Yeah, I still need to figure out what's going on with my controller, because it still drifts on the left side for some reason.
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Yep.
Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Yeah, not as scary with all those dolls and everything, and it turned into a freaking horror game all of a sudden. Trina? What about Trina?
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand. Back then, our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls, too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphorius in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
Wait, what are you doing here? Pretending like I didn't see you there? Okay, so we got freaking nymphs in the past. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I noticed it.
So many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
A red glass fragment?
No.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it.
I'm laughing because you sent me that but it doesn't show up on the live chat. That's hilarious because it cannot identify what you just typed in.
On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield.
That sounds horrible. Never again shall I do that.
He had no family left.
Unless, of course, it's a spirit of Potaru. We're not going to do any ooh noises. Even if you pay me $10,000.
Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
I have a sneaky suspicion this is going to not end so well. Sorry. You have free stuff from the past. I'm taking it.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl, and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night, until morning comes. And Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trevios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, that has been cursed. That's like the third time someone said
If
that.
not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I've found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons.
Man, you shouldn't lie to your kid like that. That's gonna be heartbreaking.
But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay
I mean, yeah, you're trying to
brave and
comfort her, but
kind.
come on.
We'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the west wind. The black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end.
Everything
of
okay on
voyage.
on your side, people? Rocks?
Free from storms.
Everything okay? Because it already crashed
heavy
earlier
rains.
tonight.
No
Only,
sorrow can
fortunately,
linger there.
one time. So,
That is
Wow.
oops.
That sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis,
Yeah, we got that part.
then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
Because it looks like Trian acts as like the main host
After
of
those
all
10
their
years of when Aquila
I guess
opened their
clones.
eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Indeed, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right
It's
on the
what you
shelf.
call an illusionary
Go
wall,
ahead
Finon.
and
Get
give
your
it a
head
try.
straight. The illusionary wall. Oh, this way. Ah.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Oh, we're going up. We're going up. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Wait. Have we been here already? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? You sneaky bastard. I'm not even reading half of this. Okay. Ah.
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. Time Titan? Is that you?
Are we inadvertently messing with history? Because I feel like this is something that you shouldn't be doing. this will also play into my theory once I find a good spot to explain.
Just like this. Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
This is getting a little weird. I see treasure. I take treasure. There's a sneaky bastard over here too.
Ornaments. Thank you, nameless god.
Did you... Wait. What? You oh. Oh. I don't see more, Whoa. Definitely a lot different from what we're used to.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay, okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple.
Nom nom. What are you saying nom nom for? That's so out of context.
Couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the holy maiden as well. But the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the holy maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Ah, Lady Maiden.
What? What happened?
Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left.
Eating air? Did you eat something spicy?
It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty. Just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady May?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Well, I see a Titankin up ahead, so we might be engaging.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies, and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Interesting. No way. No way. Again, no way. You mean to tell me... You mean to tell me Stell's horrible driving led us to this spot?
What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
Of course, these guys are here. You never catch me! Be gone! Nope, no shinies on this end. Did the first map change? It looks like it because I remember grabbing all the chests in that one room with the balances. I got all the treasures there, so it looks like they added more to it.
The Yanis vault is right ahead.
It's weird. These guys aren't attacking us. Dude, we did crash into here. This is the spot where Stell crashed the train car to.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined. No, Yanis, I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
Some people might be into that, but I was hoping March would be doing it, but we all know it was Dong Hong that was about to do it for us. I wonder if you play as Kalis, it would have been March instead of Dong Hong. I don't know. Maybe it would just always be Dong Hong.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one. With 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Oh.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yeah, I figured.
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world. I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
I think I have a better thumbnail now. I'm gonna do some minor editing later, but
I shall see you tomorrow.
that is now the 5th time someone said that.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once.
I knew this would come.
It's opening up. Move aside and get ready.
Uh-oh.
The Holy Maiden?
Uh-oh. Should I break? No, I think we should be fine.
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions in front of your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Wow, this is a coin flip.
Captain, what should we do? Do it. Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
I don't think it matters.
Time to cleanse the filth. Mimi! Expand your thinking.
No dirty tricks, all right.
Yeah, right.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Hedge your bets. Ah.
Never seen a faction before. Open sesame. May the foul stench.
Sure, I'll play along.
Yeah, I was expecting more, but okay.
How's that possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
Oh boy.
The path is opening up for me.
Wait, what?
Oh, Yanis. Protect me.
What? She's aggroing them for us. Oh, never mind. she left the city. It's not our problem.
Watch out!
She aggroed all of them for us, and then we took the blame.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Allow me to yeah.
Open sesame.
May the
Hedge your bet.
Oh. Open this door!
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do?
Keep running!
Just as I thought. Inside!
We're no longer safe! Even though it says we're in a safe zone, we're not in a safe zone!
There are guards here too. Don't alert them.
But you're the one who's on full sprint!
Long last.
Oh, that's new.
A creature of the Holy City guards. But I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape? While history might be blurred by memories, seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
You hate the boss?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone!
Ah.
Get it together.
Oh. What? What do? What do? When a target gets a close mark again, dispel all marks and then take fire, never to lose energy when it's... when target gains, blah blah. Oh! Wait. That's not buff. When a target gains honors as mark, dispels lose 20. I'm sorry, 25% HP, loses energy, and have high chance to be afflicted with entanglement. Any allies target defeats, after any allies to defeats an enemy target, this mark can be dispelled. Priorities.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
No. That thing must die. That thing must fucking die, like, yesterday.
Impressive. Almost.
Yeah, just getting a passive HP reduction quickly. Is this supposed to be like a sneak peek to what frickin' Casterus can do?
Time for game. Open sesame.
Because that's kind of terrifying.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Oh shit. This thing's not weak against ice. Oh shit. We might have a problem.
Glimpse the unknown.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Okay, good to know that the thing can get dispelled by other characters. As long as you just beat enemies, it just gets rid of it. Target lock.
Hedge your bets.
Shit, we should have brought frickin' Rappa. Yeah, Silverwolf would definitely destroy this thing, but we would have no tank.
Spend freely. Never seen perfection before.
Owie.
Watch your head.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth. Get it together.
No dirty tricks.
Okay, so it's a random effect. Okay, so it takes out HP or destroys your energy.
Curiosity. There's endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch a crumble. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Yeah, I think the Chimera is scarier than the Pegasus. Because this is like the second time we're fighting the Pegasus, so it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be.
No dirty tricks, alright.
So, that doesn't look good. Ow. You're fine, Erna.
I don't have time for games.
Bonk.
Expand your thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to have Silverwolf or even Zhu Yi to try to take him out. But Zhu Yi's about break damage, so I don't know if she'll be useful here. Because we're not playing Harmony Trailblazer.
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream.
Yeah, Zhu Yi is good for taking out targets, especially when her follow-up type detects random targets, and her ultimate basically bypasses elemental stuff, so she can break targets that are not quantum weak against. So that combined with Silverwolf, because originally I had a whole quantum mono team. Unfortunately, Felix, I didn't really level up her healing, unfortunately, so she's not really good as a healer.
I can't stay here much longer. It's time to...
But Fu Xuan is definitely a good tank, but I've seen people jacked up her HP.
Well,
so
looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
Pardon?
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Is it funny that older Trebios, big, looks oddly similar to Ria's Grimory? Or am I just imagining things?
Yes. You'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
That was super neat and still kind of depressing.
Lady Treeby, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, and set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear, because that's how Trebios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver white shore. That end of the journey. That new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow.
Elysium. Yep. The Greek afterlife. Oh look, it's the other edgelord who has a gun.
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Wow, really? It's never nighttime here? So it's like Alaska, except... Wow, okay, that's gonna be hurtful in the eyes.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time. And I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you, there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
Yeah, who's totally not Kratos because of his name.
If I'm not worried,
but he's a tough bastard too. If he took direct hits from the Nazgul
you just
Death
want
Knight
my
guy.
help answering the question.
Yes, I keep changing the damn name. The other edgelord, the Death Knight, the Nazgul looking Emperor, the edgelord that broke my stream more than 2 times in 1 week.
What exactly are we? Correct.
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Yeah, where is Dr. Ratio? He's probably too busy doing baths.
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back, but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
He should. He's Greek-based.
Be patient, Titan.
And he has a weird thing for baths like just everyone else in Akama, apparently.
If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
Huh? he was already dead. Yeah, I kind of got that idea already. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. Where were you earlier? I got held up by two people in guard uniforms and ended up missing transfer ceremony. They said that messengers in the person wanted to verify my identity. the casual fourth wall breaking, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. That's the episode I hate the most. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong? Every car's full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Meanwhile, are we ever going to get any explanation about that, or are we going to have to still wait?
And so, this long day passed for Akama. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous. Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
I'm already imagining the jokes. It's like, Blade, it should be me, not her. It's not fair. Yeah, it looks like we're dying again, but instead we're not getting stabbed or anything. Stay tuned. What happens? Oh, why? Why must you give me more emotional damage? Yes, let me use that as my avatar to give people emotional damage every time they see me log in. There's recollection. Okie dokie. So that's all cleared up. Alright. Watch somebody get stabbed. Both Daedalus goes there. You try to reclaim the past in the nightmare. Fight off the naval swordsman alongside the Titan. Again. Lion has left his homeland. I'm still waiting for the collect all button. Arknights has already done it. I'm still waiting for you to do it, Mihoyo. Remove 3 alcohols for your name as a single battle. Oh, okay. Remove 2 by using alcohols as a single battle. Defeat a long shattered vessels. Yeah. So, before I close off here, because I still have time left, because I don't go to work until much later, but I do have to do a little bit of house sitting later, but I would like to play a little bit of Yakuza, but before I do that, I will discuss my theory in case people have forgotten, especially you, Rox, since you love my fan theories. So, there was that cutscene when we're fighting the Sword Reaper guy, right? The Flame Reaper. The Flame Reaper? I like Flame Reaper better. Sounds better because it looks like he had the power of death on him. So here's the thing that kind of bugged me. If I could go with, yeah. So his thing should show up on here now, since we officially beat him up. Yeah. He's considered a cosmic enemy, right? So, the one thing that I did not really notice right away is the fact he's left-handed, right? Most of his attacks has been left-handed. But the one thing that threw me off is the fact that during the second encounter in Kremos, in Castle from Kremos, when we were doing the whole trap thing, he deliberately tried to stab Mydei in the back. Now, because time travel is a thing, but it could just be me. And this is the same, apparently according to Finon, this is the same being that burned his entire hometown, right? Because this is a little bit after when Mydei trusted Finon. Hey, I'll tell you a little secret. If I die in the back, I die. I'm basically Achilles. If I get hit by my spine, I'm dead. Which, to be fair, that's a normal thing because everyone will die on their spine. But Mydei is not fully invincible. But here's the thing that threw me off, and I don't know if people caught this. Shortly after that cutscene, we go back to Castle in Kremos, and the whole fighting starts. The cutscene happens. And this thing deliberately tries to stab Mydei as soon as he comes in to kick this thing's ass. And the cutscene is where Finon actually defends Mydei from this thing. And I'm probably spitballing here, and this is just me. Because is Finon left-handed or right-handed? Because I'm not too sure, because this character's not out yet. But I want to say he was right-handed, but the Reaper could easily be ambidextrous. We don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to if he's left-handed or right-handed, but my theory is the Reaper is actually Finon from the future. Something went wrong with the whole prophecy, and he's going back in time to do the whole Flame Chaser thing on his own. So inevitably, if we send him in the past and we make him stuck there, he inevitably causes the black tide. You see where I'm going? Astral Express, we caused this whole shenanigans. With probably only be fighting everyone in Forge will only be fighting Nikador and his corrupted madness, right? The Black Tide wasn't as aggressive, but because we're involved, we changed everything, right? It's like time travel when you do one thing and you mess up one thing and it causes a chain reaction. Our mere exploration into a world that was isolated for God knows how long causes this. And even Aglaya even mentioned that your presence here is a surprise, but you know, we shouldn't really talk about any of this stuff. Aglaya might know a little bit more. Yeah, because they're both swordsmen, but the thing is, the one thing that threw me off is the fact that when I forgot who said it, I think it was either Casterus or Trian. They mentioned that the beings of the Black Tide have no soul. And all the enemies that we fought associated with the Black Tide, as of right now, have only been, there's only one enemy type at the moment. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to add more later. But, yeah. These things, right, they have no soul, right? But the thing is that they don't speak. They only have, like, you know, muttering and everything. They have no soul. We can't read into their memories because their soul is dead. They're pretty much, in this case, undead, in this case. So, this guy can talk. This guy can speak, and he has sentience when he was fighting, or at least staring down, oh god, I'm bad with names. The professor guy with the gun who now has Gaia in his soul, right? He clearly spoke, and he apparently wields the power of death. So something happens down the line, and Phynon is not happy about how things are turning out. And something tells me he steals the power of Thanatos, and then somehow goes back in time to basically orchestrate the entirety of what was been happening. So he purposely destroys his own town in order to keep things as they happen. Now, that could also mean there's a time paradox, meaning his hometown was destroyed by something else, or maybe he's remembering things wrong. Because apparently this world is not only dealing with time travel, but also memory interference. So in the future story, sorry, my thing just went off a little bit here. I fear that the Death Knight, this dude, he's coming back. He's either going to be coming back, or he's just going to be back regardless, because he's stuck in the past, in the middle of Castrum, in a little Sparta, basically. And because the Kingdom of Sparta, I keep forgetting the damn names, Castrum Kanoan, these guys are fighting the Black Tide, which are basically undead. And this thing, we probably inadvertently caused the Black Tide because of that. Because the one thing that threw me off is that when I forgot which one, but one of the not Tribby, but it was the other one with the one with her eyes covered. She uses the gate, but she didn't specify when she sent this thing in the past, and then sealed off the exit, right? This thing could have been at Castle Kremnos at the very beginning, where the whole Black Tide started, and thus orchestrated all the events that have occurred. If that makes any sense. It's going to be insane. And like I said, I don't really remember if Phynon is left-handed or right-handed, or easily ambidextrous, right? So, let's see here. If we go to characters here really quickly, maybe. Because, no. Yeah, so it doesn't really show Phynon's thing yet, but it only shows up to Tribby and Aglaya at the moment. So if we could try to figure out... Now these are all gacha characters, unfortunately. So, nope. Yeah, so it's really off-putting, but I want to say that the Nazgul Death Knight dude, the Edgelord, is Phynon from the future. Because I feel like Aglaya is not telling the whole truth, even though she and Tribby, Trion, have been together since X amount of years, right? So we don't know if Aglaya has ulterior motives and just speaking half-truths, because I think I mentioned earlier when we first went to Euphorius that her golden thread, her golden web, basically forces you to tell the truth, similar to like Wonder Woman with the lasso of truth, right? However, that does not prevent her herself telling the truth. She could be lying for all we know. So she could have easily orchestrated this. So that doesn't mean that the people at Akram are completely in the wrong, going against the demigods. So it's like one of those things where it's like not everything is black and white. There are some gray areas, like Agla's. Oh god, I'm mispronouncing names, but yeah. She's not completely in the wrong, but at the same time, she's upholding information. Yes, there's a prophecy to be done, but there's no, like, way or any explanation how that prophecy is going to be fulfilled. It's like reading a book. You got a point A and a point B, but you got point A1, point A2, point A3, and you have point A1 part 1, part A1 part 2, and it's like we can't just jump to point A to point B. There's have to be stuff between. It's like a nothing sandwich. You gotta have something in the sandwich. So I believe she's not telling the whole truth. She's hiding stuff that she's playing, because we don't know what this Genesis thing is, despite what we know, because we know this Genesis thing is supposed to restart the world, because the world is doomed, but we're not supposed to tell anyone about it, but because everyone in the Crisis heirs kind of know that we're from a different world, kind of defeats the whole point of being a secret, as I mentioned as one of my proverbs that I will personally make. It's not really a secret if you keep telling people the damn secret. So, but yeah, that's my theory. Phynon is the edgelord. I'm gonna have to look up his character image and see what his splash art looks like, and we'll draw a conclusion from there. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Is it good news or bad news? No worries, it's nothing bad. At least I don't think so. With all things gone down, I should really thought we could talk. The failed trial, the grove, Mydei, the Carnonans, the seeing, Triby's memories, all of them. Good thing we... That's messed up. About time we get paid. Well, finally being compensated for your compensating your sis. Huh? You'll get it, I promise. I don't forget. This. Even though we made others the same reason, it's just left me with more questions. That person alone will witness the miracle. It doesn't sound like a good ending, does it? Why does everyone choose to become demigods, even though after knowing the price? By the way, we're looking at Agala Vision. Yeah, I keep mispronouncing her name too. Just like you keep saying Araxis as Alexa. Like I said, I don't have a problem with pronouncing names. If I don't repeat it enough times, I'll probably forget about it. Like Finan, I might accidentally call him Paimon here and there because I played a little bit of Genshin back in the day, but you know. Okay. But yeah, a lot of stuff's happening, and I fear Finan might be Arthas in disguise from Warcraft. So, hold on. I totally forgot one more thing. I need to check stuff here. So, there's no new events, but we can also do Divergent Universe since the new thing popped up, and we got more than what, about 3 months to work on it. So I just want to look at what we got here. So we got the usual memory curtain. Ooh. Since we don't really have any dedicated like cones for remembrance, we might as well get that. That's usual. What's this? You can't see me. Cartoon Stefan from the simulated universe covered his face. Stefan. Who's Stefan again? Is Stefan one of the random scientists in Heart of Space Station? I don't remember. Heroes true. After this item is placed in the prohibited museum, you turn after entering. Oh, that's useful. Okay, we're this is getting weird now. But yeah, it's only 11:40. I'm willing to be up for a couple more hours, and we're signing off a Trailblaze journey here. Not gonna lie, the first random 5 light cone. Got the first random light cone. But yeah, what about it? What, back at Divergent Universe? That's Memory of Chaos. Oh, you mean this one? The first random light cone? Because remembrance has always had to do with memory, so that could easily be like time travel. Yeah, it is probably the first 5-star. Well, no, that's a lie because the first 5-star would probably be Agila's remembrance when she was on the banner a few days ago. You know, the blonde lady who's totally not Zeus or Odin. I don't know, however you want to call her. And then whenever Castris shows up, I believe Castris would be the third remembrance character we're getting. And then I guess we go from there. So. But yeah, oh, I keep forgetting to sign up on this thing. But yeah, I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, I'm about to switch this off and then we'll go play some Yakuza. And try not to laugh so much because, well, the folks are trying to sleep. So yeah, for those in the future, present, and later on in the future, this is Lorraine here signing out. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Probably in the next 5 minutes or something like that. Or until then, the next stream. Later, folks.